Hill for a fun round of New Day Hot Topics. Joining today's panel, we have brand new King 5 weather anchor, Jordan Wilkerson.
Hi.
Hello. And New Day audience coordinator, Susie Wiley. Both
Not so
lovely
new,
and
but
resplendent and green. Yeah, we're not new. Jordan is. So you graduated from UW-Tacoma, right?
Yes, I have a communications degree, but I'm working on the meteorology degree, so I'm going to have that very soon.
Where are you from originally?
From Clearwater, Florida, originally. The Tampa Bay area, if that's the Gulf Coast, if no one's been there.
So you've gone about as far away as you could get.
Right. My husband's in the military, so that's why we were here the first time. Spent about 5 years here, and when we left, we knew we wanted to come back, and just so happy that it was sooner than later.
Perfect. Okay, so
and the weather is always like Tampa here.
Yes, it is.
It's a little different, but I am happy to have 4 seasons. I will say that.
We have 4 seasons. We have a lot of excitement, so you have plenty to do. Now, I was told that you first started wanting to forecast the weather in high school.
Actually, middle school. I just don't have anything to prove it necessarily
but
because
we've got something to prove it from high school.
Yeah,
high
school.
Watch the screen.
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go.
That's my yearbook.
Oh, wow.
There you are.
Yeah, doing the weather.
Pointing at the weather board.
With a kind of shirt there, showing my shoulders.
Well, it's high school. That's okay. That's fine. So you mentioned you were newly married. Your husband's in the military, and so you've just moved here. How's he doing? How's he adjusting?
He is doing well. He absolutely loves it here, as do I. But he really was a proponent of getting us back here and asking, hey, can we get stationed back here again? And it happened.
And who are these?
And that's Brody on the left, Walter on the right.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, they're brothers from another mother.
Well, as our New Day audience can tell you, you are among dog people here.
Wonderful.
You are welcome.
Well,
we understand you.
Tune in on the weekends for Fido's forecast then. I do a personalized dog walking forecast, so send me your pictures.
Wonderful.
Nice.
We will do that.
Cato.
Right? I always call him Cujo. That's like a frightening dog from Stephen King. Cato and
like
Pep will
Cujo.
join. Not at all. He's a sweetheart. Okay, here we go.
Sounds like Cujo when you knock on the door, though.
This is fun.
Okay, so we're at Hometown Heroes.
Okay.
Headlines is what I mean. Okay, you're going to do a little traffic stuff too, right?
Oh, yes.
And weather obviously has to do with traffic. So, according to PEMCO and a new poll, 3 out of 4 Northwest drivers refuse to honk at other commuters. They really don't like it. They object to it.
It's kind of nice.
Is that, there's some people who don't believe that out there. Some people who say, no. Seattle ranked as the 10th worst commute in the nation by NRIX back in February, but people think that it's just really rude to honk, and they don't like it, and they would rather, acknowledge a mistake with just going, sorry.
I think there was a time when actually it was against the law to honk unless it was emergency, but I think they've changed that. I thought that they had changed that.
It was once a Washington law, Jordan, that you could not honk except for an emergency.
So maybe some of that has
little Scandinavian reserve.
Infiltrated
we don't do that.
I also think it's funny that the PEMCO study said that 25% of the people feel bad for honking.
Right. Yes. You honk
Sometimes
and then you
I feel bad.
Right. Well, that's when you do the petite honk, right?
Yes, you don't want to lay it on.
Yeah. Just let somebody know.
Someone did it to me this morning.
Right. I think a lot more people are feeling free to honk, especially if they feel like you're on your phone and you're missing lights or not paying attention, because I'm hearing that.
They get frustrated.
Yes.
But
in
Florida,
just trying to let somebody,
all the time.
There's a lot of honking.
As soon as that light turns green, if you're not moving, they're like,
I'm always, if people honk at me, or even if there's a honk on the radio, like the commercials on the radio, I think, what's going on? They shouldn't be allowed to do that, I don't think.
I have noticed the drivers are a little bit more polite here, though.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Whoops, we landed on the same
like waving and letting people in.
We're going to Fashion Front because these are flip-flop socks. Our producer Joseph said he's okay with this, which surprised me because he's a fashionable young person. This is some sort of idea where we'll see the picture where you cut the toes out of the socks, or the socks have no toes, so that you can fit your flip-flops on.
So I guess if you're running out to walk the dog or to the grocery store, you don't have to take off your socks.
I was feeling kind of judgy about this. I'm not sure.
Well,
I think it'd be good for getting pedicures in the cold.
Well, there's a thought.
That's true.
See, this is a practical thing.
All
right, well.
But that's pretty much
But you're feeling judgy? You don't.
And normally I don't about small things like that, but now I see the practicality of it, so I'll try to just keep it to myself.
I like it better than Crocs, but
yeah, I know you really don't like the Crocs.
Okay. I wear socks and sandals when I'm cold. So.
You know what? That's a thing
fine.
here. We're going
Yum,
back
yum.
to Yum Yum.
Okay.
If you're planning on eating a lot at Thanksgiving, the stuffing maker Stovetop is actually promoting these Thanksgiving stretchy pants.
These are so nice.
Yeah.
And look at the top of them. They have stuffing at the top.
And that's the extra stretchy part. They're not just like sort of stretchy. They're really stretchy, and you can roll them down over your belly.
Wait, is this a joke or people are actually buying these?
People
can buy them.
It's
yes.
both.
Yeah. You can buy them. I think they're $19.95, and so they.
$19.98. Not that it matters, but
they're brilliant, right?
I think it's smart.
Just so you know, it's ThanksgivingDinnerPants.com. So there you go. You're welcome, America.
Wow. She stuffed the whole thing.
I like what they said. You could put. Oh, look at when you're pregnant. It's perfect. Yeah. You could pull them all the way up, kind of a la Urkel, all the way up. To, yeah.
What about when you're going to the movie theaters? Stuff all your snacks.
No,
I didn't say that. Don't do that.
Well, the ones you paid for, but you can at least carry them.
Right, of course.
Then you can just eat your
Yeah, you could carry. These have a lot of practical purposes.
I would wear
think
them
now.
Yeah, because I mean, anytime Thanksgiving comes around, I'm always wearing the yoga pants for that reason.
Right.
So
well,
why not have those specific
There are
pants?
stuffing pants
when you're shopping.
just for
I
us.
love the idea.
Trending. All right. This is a serious topic. Chinning. Chinning
I haven't heard of this one.
is the Instagram trend that we're telling you about. So Michelle Liu does these pictures where she takes the pictures from below her chin because that is the absolute least flattering angle for any photograph. And I think they're just trying to sort of get us over it. Susie and I insist on pictures being taken way up high. In fact, from now on, I'm just going to take all my pictures from directly overhead so that I don't have any chin.
I don't get this. I mean, she's brilliant and
she's
it's
very
funny. But I take horrible selfies anyway. Why do I want to actually try to take that with the worst? I don't know.
Now, do you do that yet? Do you
no,
put the camera?
I've been known for a pointy chin.
Yeah.
So you can see it there.
It's a good
And I can do the Joker face.
It's a
So, I mean, I don't need to add more attention to the chin, really. So.
No, nobody does. So I'm not really sure what that's all about.
I hope this doesn't take off because do you want your Instagram feed full of those chins? No.
Yeah, you look back 10 years from now like, oh, what was I thinking?
I don't mind if other people do it because it's funny. I just don't think I want to do that. But yeah, if you want to follow her, she's at Chin Ventures, Michelle Liu.
She's brilliant.
Yes, and she chronicles her travels and things with her families. So yeah, while you'll see the Kardashians from some bizarre angle all of the time, she's just straight up on the chin. So have you started already? Can we see you yet?
Yes, I started
Where do we find
weekend evenings, so you can tune in weekend evenings. But also during the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're just going to kind of play around with a couple different spots and see where they want to place me. But yeah, I can do weather, I can do traffic, maybe some features, some fun stuff. I want to get in there with Jordan Steele too and do some fun Jordan and Jordan type segments.
Yes,
so.
Jordan Squared would be the best segment ever, plus 2 dogs. So do it. Thank you very much. It was
so
great
nice
to meet you.
Thank you so much.
You have to stay, but thank you too. Yes.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.